Your mind will try to convince you that you're stuck, but that voice is just fear in disguise. You're not your thoughts. You're the one who sees them. Breathe, pause, and remind yourself that you are not your doubts. Negative thoughts aren't the truth. They're just old habits trying to survive. Don't feed them with your attention. Focus on what you want to grow. Let the fear sit quietly while you move anyway. Sometimes your brain gets loud with everything that could go wrong. When it does, talk back with everything that could go right. Let hope be louder than doubt. You've made it through before. You'll make it through again. Not every thought deserves your attention. Some are just background noise from past pain or fear. When the noise starts, take a deep breath, come back to now, and remember who you're becoming. Your thoughts are not always your friend. They can lie, repeat old stories, and keep you stuck. But you are not stuck. You're just growing through discomfort. Trust the quiet strength inside you more than the chaos in your mind. The mind likes to replay what went wrong, but you can choose what to focus on. Look at what's still going right. Remind yourself you're learning, healing, changing. You are not your worst moments. Every time your mind tells you it's over or you'll fail again, remember it's just scared. That's okay. Let it be scared, but move anyway. Let your courage take the lead. Negative thinking grows when you feed it with attention. Catch it. Don't believe it. Redirect it. You have power over what stays in your mind. Let peace be the filter. If it doesn't bring peace, it doesn't belong. You are not broken because you think negative thoughts. You're human. What matters is what you do with those thoughts. Do you sit with them or walk past them? Choose the direction that feels like growth, not survival. That critical voice in your head isn't your truth. It's a worn-out echo from someone or something that hurt you. You don't have to accept it. You can answer it with kindness and keep walking forward anyway. You are allowed to outgrow the voice in your head. That tells you you're not good enough. That voice comes from fear, not truth. Replace it with reminders of your strength, your effort, and how far you've already come. When your mind starts spinning with all the worst things that might happen, pause. Ask yourself what's real right now. The future hasn't happened yet. You still have choices. Focus on what's in front of you, not what fear made up. You won't silence negative thoughts by fighting them, but you can outgrow them by feeding better ones. Talk to yourself the way you'd talk to someone you love, with patience, with understanding, with reminders of who they really are. Some thoughts are just fear wearing different clothes. Doubt, guilt, shame, all trying to sound like truth. But you get to decide what gets to stay in your mind. Keep what brings peace. Let go of what keeps you stuck. The loudest thoughts aren't always the truest. Sometimes they're just the most familiar. Don't mistake familiarity for fact. If a thought makes you feel small, it's not the voice of truth. It's a habit that needs to be unlearned. The mind is like a room you live in every day. You get to choose what stays and what goes. Open the windows. Let the heavy thoughts out. Fill it with light. You deserve a space that feels like peace. Some thoughts come from fear, pretending to be logic. Be careful with them. Just because a thought sounds reasonable doesn't mean it's right. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me become who I want to be? Don't wait for your thoughts to be perfect before you start living. Some days your mind will feel heavy. Move anyway. Some days the doubt will shout. Walk anyway. You build confidence by doing, not by thinking. Not every bad thought needs a response. Silence is powerful too. Let your peace be louder than your fear. Let your actions be louder than your doubt. Some thoughts will never understand the strength it takes to keep going. Negative thoughts want attention. They grow when you focus on them. Starve them. Feed your focus with what brings peace, growth, and movement. You don't need perfect thoughts. You just need better ones. Negative thinking doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. But you get stronger every time you question it. Every time you move forward anyway. And every time you choose to speak kinder to yourself than the voice in your head does. Breaking negative thinking doesn't mean never feeling low. It means learning how to stand in the storm without letting it define you. It means remembering the sun exists even when the clouds stay a little longer. There's power in catching a negative thought before it grows roots. Pause and ask, is this thought helping me or hurting me? You don't have to entertain every voice in your head. Some are just passing clouds. Let them pass. You are not weak for having dark thoughts. You are strong for facing them. You are brave for challenging them. And you are wise for knowing that just because a thought shows up doesn't mean it gets to stay. When your thoughts feel heavy, it's okay to pause and breathe. You don't have to believe everything that shows up in your mind. Some thoughts are just leftovers from stress, fear, or old wounds. You're allowed to let them go. The mind often clings to fear because it wants. Your inner critic was built from other people's pain, not your truth. It learned how to be loud from voices that didn't know how to love. You don't have to keep listening. Choose new words. Speak life over yourself to keep you safe. But safe doesn't always mean right. Growth feels uncomfortable. Change feels risky. But that doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means you're growing past what you once knew